Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can hear me. Yes, now I can hear even myself. I'm really envious that this society has two presidents. There is only one ambassador, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, let me underline that I am very thankful for your invitation and very happy to be here. Less than 1 month ago, on the 14th of February, I arrived in London as the new Polish ambassador with specific plans for the first weeks and months of my posting here in the United Kingdom. My tenure so far has been dominated by one and only one topic: Russia's invasion on Ukraine. Today is the 17th day of the armed invasion, during which, thanks to the heroic stance of the Ukrainian army, the country remains proudly standing upright. Putin's attempt to throw Ukraine down to its knees within a matter of days has utterly failed. The ongoing invasion, the tragedy of millions of Ukrainian men, women and children, this is what the world, quite rightfully, is focused on. Such are the present times that we live in, and although I would have never imagined the situation in Europe would go this far, I am glad that some of the brightest minds of the world are focusing on doing something to prevent similar conflicts in the future. I am glad you have included in the agenda of your conference a panel on conflict in Europe which features such great minds as my friend Daniel Fried and Thomas Hendrik Ilves, both excellent practitioners with experience in diplomacy and politics, respectively. Security in Europe is of paramount importance, though for the past days we have come, sadly, once again to thinking of security as a state of lack of war. It has many other aspects. The future of European nations and the continent's economic security is a more complex and multifaceted issue. The COVID-19 pandemic, which has strongly impacted our economies since 2020, has been replaced with the Russian aggression against Ukraine as the key factor influencing our country's GDPs in the coming months and possibly years. Imposing sanctions on Putin's felonious regime was a necessity. We must not, however, shy away from the fact that they will also affect our economies. Instead, what we must focus on is finding new, creative ways to return to the path of economic growth. On this note, I once again applaud the conference's organizers on including in the agenda such topics as green finance or achieving growth in post-crisis reality. I will be also very interested to hear the first panel on big data and cloud computing, as there is no more doubt as to the fact that new technologies have completely dominated the picture. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, I am speaking to you today not only as the Polish ambassador to the United Kingdom, but also as an academic and a university professor with over 30 years of experience. What I have always admired most in academia was the free dissemination of ideas and the exchange of thoughts, which often led to new and brilliant ideas. I congratulate you on your endurance and determination in making this event, the LSE Polish Economic Forum, an important platform for such an exchange for the 11th time. The idea inspired by you, dear Polish students, to make universities, startups, corporations and government agencies meet here at the LSE to work together for a better future is highly commendable. Congratulations. Let me end on a note that pertains perhaps more to your individual futures than the more general one of our continent, which I referred to earlier. When you consider your future careers, please bear in mind that there is a lot of good to be done not only in the private sector, but also should you choose to work for the government. With the worlds of politics and economics more intertwined than ever, I am sure that the Polish Ministry of Foreign Affairs would greatly benefit, and indeed Poland would greatly benefit from great minds like yours. The Ministry's Diplomatic Academy is accepting new candidates, and the recruitment process is open until March the 17th, just in time to send in your application before you go out to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, thank you once again for your kind invitation to this event. I wish you all a fruitful and interesting conference. Thank you.